AJ, just what led you to the decision, like the whole process thereof, just, talking to your family and coaches and everyone, what led you to come to the decision?
I mean, I guess I was kind of thinking about it nearing the end of the season. And, after the pig game, me and my family had a chance to kind of get together and figure out the best move for me. And we just kind of came to the conclusion that there wasn't really much more. Not that I can't keep getting better and, work in different aspects of my game, but just right now, film-wise, there wasn't really much more I could add that would, I guess, increase where I was going to be at. And, coming off of this is my best year statistically. It was a great opportunity ahead, and we just decided it was time to make that next step.
The season at large, and did you know? I mean, everyone kind of talked about you or projected you coming into this year too. Was it something that had been on your mind at the beginning, or did you try to take tunnel vision from the start and just say we'll get to it later?
Yeah, I tried to handle the season with tunnel vision. It's definitely, I'm not gonna say I never thought about it. You always think about it, obviously playing at this level. But I really didn't pay much attention to it until maybe the last couple of weeks. Just thought about it, but it didn't. I didn't want it to affect my game or anything like that, so I didn't think too much into it.
Rich?
Did the decision to change coaches have any influence on you?
No, I was already decided before that. Coach Dazio, I called him up yesterday actually and thanked him for the opportunity. He always gave me an opportunity to do what I love, run the ball, and I'm very thankful for that. And the coaching staff taking a chance on me in recruitment and sticking with me even after I committed somewhere else. So, definitely nothing but good things there.
Did you feel it was the best system for you as a college runner, the 12 personnel or 2 tight end system?
Yeah, I mean, I can't really complain. I haven't been in any other system, so I have nothing to compare it to. But I try to make the most of every situation I have out there. And there's times where I wish I could have done something different or whatever the case is. But everybody's gonna have those. Everybody's gonna feel like that if it's like a bad play or something. And at the end of the day, I feel like I made as many good plays as I could. And with the support of my teammates and everything, and I wouldn't trade my experience here for anything.
What are you going to have to do to make yourself an NFL running back now? I mean, it's a big step.
Yeah, just continue to get better, continue working my craft, and really focus on this combine prep coming up. I'm going to go train, and I'm just going to continuously work. I guess the biggest thing right now is probably my 40 time. I think I'm going to show people that big boy can actually move, so that'll be nice.
Kind of was going to ask you that. Are you going to a prep school, a prep in Florida or anything?
I'm going to LA. I'm going to train out there.
Is it a specific place?
Athletic Gains.
Athletic Gains?
Gains, yep.
Okay.
How much have you changed since freshman year, even as a runner? And how does that help you get ready for the next step when you look back, even when before you were a freshman, back into high school, and
Yeah.
how much you've changed physically and mentally to the game?
Yeah. Well, physically, I'm pretty sure I came in here with like 16% body fat, and I at my lowest I was 5. I'm pretty sure I'm like probably like 8 or something right now, but I'll trim that down once I get back into training. And I've gotten stronger, and I guess the biggest piece would be mentally. Since my freshman year, I was just out there running wherever they told me to run. I didn't really understand like the blocking patterns and the schemes and defense. So now I have time now that I understand defenses and things like that, I have time to kind of break it down in my head while I'm back there lined up. I know what type of blitz is coming or what this is coming, so it gives me more time to react. And just trust my skills.
Have you talked to anybody else from BC that went to the NFL about the process that's upcoming, the combine and everything?
Yeah, I talked to a lot of those guys, especially the guys from last year often. I talked to Chris Lindstrom last week. I talked to Will Harris yesterday, Zach Allen yesterday. And those guys have reached out to me before and just, kind of encouraged me about the process and things like that, even before this week, just like, telling me to like just don't listen out. Whatever the good things or the worst things, that you're gonna get them all. So just keep going.
And your current teammates, because I know you're not playing in the bowl game,
Yeah.
but how did your current teammates react when you told them you were heading out?
They all said, great luck. They kind of, I guess, knew it was coming, and they were completely understanding and, support me 100%. Actually just came over here from the locker room. We were all just hanging out and stuff, and, it's kind of bittersweet because, you invest so much with that group of guys, and some of those guys are some of my closest friends. And so it's bittersweet, leaving and, going off and starting something else, but, it's the best decision for me and my family, and, they support me 100%.
You still get to go to the bowl game at least, or?
I'm not sure if I would. I don't actually know how that works, to be honest.
I don't know if you thought about the timing, but there's a bumper crop of running backs coming out this year. And
Yeah.
how are you going to differentiate yourself from, Travis and Cam Akers and
Yeah.
DeAndre?
Yeah. Well, I think I'm the best running back coming out, and I'd always say that. But everybody, there's great running backs coming out, and I'm somebody who craves competition, and so I like to see that. Some of those guys I'm actually pretty close with, and talk to them on social media, and I support them. I don't have any bad blood or ever say anything bad about anybody else, but I'm just going to continuously work. Once I start training, I'm the type of person who gets into tunnel vision, sets my sights on what I want to do, and I go get it. But as far as opinions and this and that, and I'm just gonna try to leave nothing up to debate, and just do everything I can to put myself in the best position.
You're kind of investing a lot in the combines, where to differentiate yourself a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much just what everybody else is. I'm sure it's I feel like my film is solid. I've shown that I can catch. I've shown that I can pass protect. Showed that I can run, even fake, whatever the team asks for me. In a tough situation, when it's nice sunny day and clear, against loaded boxes all year, I've shown that I can do it and do it at a high level. I feel like people don't have the ability to see my athleticism sometimes because of defenses, the way they play us. Sometimes it'll be 9-10 guys in the box, and I'm pretty sure I ran up against a stacked box like 230 something times this year. So I mean, it's tough, but as far as the combine, I'm excited, to kind of show people a different element of me. People are used to just me getting the ball, cranking out those hard, tough yards, and I'm excited to show people I can jump and run, actually move around. So it's cool to, something I've known and people here have known for a long time, but I can actually show it off to the world. So I'm excited, anxious to get ready, and looking forward to the new challenge.
Is the way you've watched the game changed at all? Like when you go back to even just watching an NFL game on Sunday, if you haven't got the chance after playing on Friday or Saturday, has it changed now that when you started to figure out, hey, I might be going to watch it and try to pick up little things you might see on TV?
Yeah, I wouldn't say so much as it's changed since I decided I was going to go to the draft. It more so just kind of changed this year. I really started to, I guess, become a holistic or all-purpose back. Do it all, and really I'm trying to understand the game. So now I'll be watching the NFL games, and I remember there was one time I was with David Bailey, and I was like, oh, did you see that blitz right there? That's what Wake Forest ran. This blitz, that blitz. And so it's cool to see it and be at that level of understanding that I can see it. Even the college game and the stuff I'm learning right now is translating to that, and just kind of being a master of the craft, mastering my craft is a good feeling. It's kind of like when you study really hard for a test and you do well, that type of feeling. It's really cool to just kind of see it all come together.
We might not have to take too many tests though.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Oh, the Wonderlic test.
Yeah, you gotta take that.
Just the modern NFL back has to catch the ball.
Yeah.
I know you can do it, but you don't have a big sample of it. How are you going to convince the scouts or the drafters that you can do the screens and the wheel routes and the outlets and?
Check out the film. I catch 12, 13 passes, but it's the most I've ever caught here. I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna go and do the combine drills and things like that. I don't question my ability to catch. People here don't question my ability to catch, but I'm also gonna I run the plays that are called for me, and I'm gonna do them to the best of my ability. So the opportunities that I had to catch the ball, I tried to make sure I caught it regardless if there was people around me, and I'm gonna consistently do that. And that's really, I mean, you look at the season altogether, I might not be the leading rusher or the whatever, but when my number was called, I made sure I did everything I could to put the team in the best position.
The whole process of getting to this point, even going back to, like I said, when you were back in high school and the decision to come to Boston College, you obviously had been originally committed to Michigan and then chose here. Does being able to leave early kind of validate that decision, number one, and number two, when you go back and you think about your recruitment, was this something that Boston College said to you was an option for coming here?
Yeah. So when I was getting recruited, it wasn't like, oh, you come here and you'll leave in 3 years. I don't think anybody can make that promise, but the selling point to me was one of the big reasons is I wanted to show that people in the Northeast, because obviously living in Connecticut, playing football in Massachusetts, you don't really get the type of respect that a guy from Texas or Florida or California will get just out of recruitment. And a smaller state up north, that's just kind of how it goes. I was lucky to have the offers that I did, and go to the opening and do this and do camps. But not everybody gets that type of attention, and we have some absolutely great athletes up here. And so for me, it was it was really important for me to just kind of show that the Northeast has talent. That's why I wanted to come here. I wanted to kind of put BC on the map, I guess, kind of give it some of that prowess again that I remember watching and hearing about back when I was in Connecticut. And I feel like I did a good job at that, or the best I could do. I mean, we were ranked last year, playing for ACC championship essentially against Clemson at that point. And it's been awesome. And I always wanted to leave a legacy somewhere, and being all-time leading rusher here is unbelievable. And I've always wanted to do that, and so I accomplished my goals here, and I feel really good about it.
Just talk about David Bailey's opportunity right now.
I've been telling him the last couple of weeks, like I'm just so proud of him, how far he's come, and you really saw the NC State game. For me, he had a run, cut back, and cut in the middle, broke a bunch of tackles, and I remember just being so happy and so proud of him. He's like a little brother to me, but he's not so little. But it's just cool to watch him grow and cool to watch him work, because I remember freshman year coming in here and teaching him signals and how to run the plays and how to make a pocket, and now he's coming into his own. And I mean, watch out next year. He's gonna run the ACC wild, and I'm excited for him, and I'm excited for Pat Garwo. Smart kid. I go to him sometimes for questions on film. But yeah, no, I'm excited for them and the opportunity, especially to pass the torch on to David now. I'm excited to watch him in the bowl game. I know he's going to do exactly what I think he's going to do, and kind of open up some eyes, and people are going to be excited to see him next year.
What's that, guys?
Yeah. Being that you're from New England, from Connecticut, what would you hope to going into the Patriots?
I'd be happy, once again, an opportunity to represent New England, be close to home, and that'd be a really cool experience. I went to prep school out here, so this is year 7 living on my own. I mean, dorms, but living in Boston, so I can kind of claim Massachusetts too, so that'd be pretty cool.
Got a message for Belichick?
Yeah. Hey, draft me.
And another note about Pete Frady's, the fact that he was from Boston College. You have anything to say about that? What's the atmosphere here?
The atmosphere here, I mean, people, I don't want to say down, but kind of, people are saddened, but, we understand, how much of a hero he is, and, how impactful he is on BC and, I mean, the entire country. And just being able to be around a person like that, and just being able to kind of stand for what he stood for and be part of his legacy is a humbling experience, and it's an honor to be able to go out there and represent him, Boston College, and all the Wells Crowler, all the people that have come here and made amazing memories and amazing impacts on people all over the world.